that text now. So when we last left our intrepid heroes, they were level grinding. And now they're done. Actually, that should work. Hello, hello! I need to bring up my Twitch chat so I can see who just joined. Hello, SD Ace. Yeah. Hello.
I'm back from the dead.
Welcome back, dead person.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull up live streamer. Live streamer, twitch.tv/RayCool and best. Close tab, close tab.
Alright, so what you've missed the past few weeks is me level grinding.
Okay, so good to know I didn't miss too much. You're in some kind of tube area.
It is definitely a tube, yes. Actually.
Is it the tubes?
Oh man, you missed so much grinding. Oh my god, that's all he's been fucking doing. Literally everything he's been doing is grinding. You've missed nothing.
Okay, good to know. But, what about the ultimate quaff or whatever it was called?
The ultimate faff?
Faff.
Well, I got 50 ultimas out of it, so I think it was successful.
Is there like an acronym or something?
No, faffing is just a term that's used to say, hey, we're doing something stupid because we got nothing better to do right now.
You know, if you say that quickly enough...
I know.
So, I started, Chrono Trigger Hard Mode last Tuesday.
So you said.
I have not a problem.
Well, I've not completed that game, so I will not be tuning into those streams. Because I don't want to be spoiled.
Okay, but so far I've only made it as far as the Dragon Tank, the second boss. And I have a problem. What you're supposed to do in that fight is take out the head as it constantly heals every single part, all 3 parts of the Dragon Tank. Thing is, it's healing more damage than I can dish out.
That sounds about right.
So, and I can't get anything else without encountering optional fight, so I don't know how to beat it. I don't know if I can continue at this point.
This is why you should not have dedicated to streaming it until you knew you could do it.
I didn't think Dragon Tank was gonna be the issue. To be honest.
Hey, look,
Honestly, I
Squall's
thought
on the
that was
internet.
gonna be really easy. But apparently not. So I don't know if I can continue.
Again, you should
So
have
wait,
you should have tested to make sure you could do it before you committed to doing it.
is this a grinding stream?
No,
Again?
this is we are trying to get to the next storyline, but I'm not entirely sure where I'm going.
The completely silly and doesn't make any sort of sense story.
So Sonic 06?
Yes.
You know, fun fact about that, actually that was originally supposed to be the plot of the first Sonic game.
I don't
know,
believe
and
you.
that's what saddens me the most.
Yeah, Sega said no to Sonic Team when they suggested that. Basically, Sonic Team was the one with the idea for Sonic, and that he should be cool and nothing should ever make him look uncool. And
Well, yeah, that was the early 90s. That was the only thing that was going to sell.
And they're trying to make serious stories, but you can't have serious stories if you focus on making the character cool and never give him a moment where he looks uncool. That's why Sonic's failing plot-wise.
Oh, hey, plot.
Speaking of which, there's
This
some
thing that
kind of
murdered me a
ice
few
pack.
weeks back.
And why Sonic's failing gameplay-wise is because they're focusing more on his speed rather than momentum-based puzzles. Because Sonic is a momentum game, not a speed game. You know? Or it's supposed to be, anyways. Hi there, boss battle.
Best Kiraga ever.
What happened?
200 damage, or 200 healed from Kiraga. Bear in mind, Kiraga is
That
supposed
sounds like a lot, but...
Well,
you
considering I've got thousands of hit points.
Yeah, thousands, it's not too much, but still.
It's hot, so I'm gonna try to be pretty quiet this stream.
That's okay. Well, the good news is that every one of my characters has access to a revive command. Which that was not the case last time. Which means no matter...
And that screwed you over, didn't it?
Well, because Zell is usually the last one standing, it seems prudent to give Zell a revive command.
Ah. So I'm considering getting Drawful 2 so I can play it with people in my group. In a different Discord group.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, they have regular car games, so it could be a new thing we do. And Plum won't have to be the host because he won't have the game. I'll be the one in charge. I don't know.
The only drawback to the strategy that I'm employing now is Zell is the one who's got my scan spells, which that's kind of counterproductive because he doesn't have magic set as a command.
Sonic 3 is one of the easiest, huh? Okay, someone on the other Discord group said that I think we can all agree that Sonic 3 is one of the easiest Sonic games out there.
Once you've got
What?
because unlike Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, the special game in Sonic 3 is a bullshit.
But if you don't get the Chaos Emerald, then... And even when you do, the Discord, what is it called? The extra Doomsday Zone, that's what I'm looking for.
Discord Zone,
Doomsday
yes.
Zone it's full of cupcakes and chocolate milk clouds, and
We have already gotten
explosions.
silly and we're only 5 minutes into the game.
well, hey, that's why I came along. And yet someone managed to make Sonic 3 even easier. Invincibility, infinite lives and time, along with immunity to red spheres and drowning. Or in the chill edition of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. To activate stage select, press up until you see sound test, and then press... What? Okay. This... Okay.
Yay, I got perfect on Renzo for a change.
Yay! What is that? Was that the boss you were just fighting?
No, Renzo is short for Renzo-Kuka, and that's Cloud's Limit Break. Oh hey, I actually won this time because I had Cloud alive.
It's the rhythm-based minigame one.
Yeah.
Faded Circle. That one was always so weird. Okay, that thing's dead.
Screws and stone, Fire Fang, Mystery Food, Black Hole. Black Hole?
Black hole. What about black hole?
It's not usually something you want to see.
That's not something you usually see, or you usually want to see.
Want to see.
Why not?
You do remember what a black hole is, right?
I know what a black hole is, but it sounds like an ability, isn't it?
Well, let's just say it would be kind of weird to be able to carry one.
I see.
Okay. When the VOD for this goes up on YouTube, this is probably going to be called the Boss Rush episode. Because I've got random...
bosses.
Well, I've got random encounters turned off, and we're coming up to the end of Disc 3, which it's leading up to a boss rush, if anything.
I see.
I'm probably only going to go for an hour tonight because reasons, most of which involve me being up early tomorrow.
And they're in the other Discord group I'm a part of. They are going wild over the fact that I used the F word to express my anger on a police shooting case.
Oh, the one that happened down at Louisiana?
Yeah. Yeah. To give you an idea of how mad it makes me, the fact that I used that word.
Yeah.
Because how often do you hear me saying that word?
Not very.
Exactly. I never use that word.
Man, I wish I could play Kingdom Hearts on my computer. It doesn't run at full speed. It does on my laptop, though, which is the problem. And I don't have hardware hookups, so I can't just hook up the PS2 to my computer and do it that way.
Oh, you're fighting this guy again.
And again, and again, and again.
How many times have you... I know you fought him once.
This is the third time.
Oh, did you also fight him in this one?
Yeah, you fight him at the end of Disc 1 and at the end of Disc 2, and it looks like at the end of Disc 3. I wonder if if I'll fight him at the
probably
end of
going
Disc
to
4.
be-
Oh, Xanad's... Oh. Oh, yeah, this is why I went ahead and picked up Odin.
Well, I don't think...
What's this?
You're about to see.
Yeah, you're probably gonna
Oh,
fight him
God.
at the end of this, or right before the final boss or something. I don't know. Frankly, I don't know. But based on what we're seeing, he's likely gonna be the penultimate boss unless you kill him right now.
That was worth it. That was worth going out of the way just to see.
What?
Odin getting killed by this dude. You actually have something... Ah, crap, I think I just screwed up.
He just cut through the sky.
He just killed one of my summons.
Really?
Yes. Granted, it wasn't a summon that I had control over. Okay, yeah, I did it bad. I forgot that Cloud has auto-reflect. Which is why I needed Zell to have a revive command. Zell, you're on healing duty. I'm sitting here pressing the right trigger button, thinking that it's like Paper Mario and that I can reduce the damage by doing a timed press. And I know that's not the case, but damn, it's cathartic.
It's like holding a run button in a game that has no run button.
Pretty
Like
much.
invincible mode.
The real benefit of Aura is that it makes limit breaks more available. The downside is that it is affected by Reflect, which means the limit break that I'm relying the most on is probably not going to show up in this fight.
Well, what is... Wait, why is she sprouting angel wings?
It's her second limit break. It basically makes her go Mage Berserk.
Yeah, this is something that happened last week. Don't question it.
Okay.
I wish I understood better how to do Zell's stuff. At this point, I'm just mashing buttons.
Booyah! Oh my god!
Oh good, he didn't go after Zell. That was my concern, was that he would go after Zell before I had a chance to heal him.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, thank you, Renoa. I actually needed that. I didn't know you had scams. Well, I'm more than halfway there, and he's weak to poison, which I don't think I have any poison spells available.
You might want to change that if you die.
Please tell me
Wait.
this is an HP to 1 thing.
What is
Nope.
that game? You were surprised when Renoa did something, but...
She used a scan. She used
Yeah.
a scan, and I didn't know she had scans, and now I have to do that other boss fight again.
Wait, aren't you in charge of what she does? Then?
Not when she's in Angel Wing mode. When she's under
Oh.
when she's under the effect of Angel Wings, I have no control over what spell she uses. Now that I know she has scans, though,
So you just fell into the abyss.
Yeah, I will have to be aware of that attack going forward, because I did not know he had a 2,000 damage attack. Plus, I know not to give him aura right off the bat. Cover Renoa. Cloud, start doing the... No, not stock. No, whatever.
Wait, why didn't you save after beating this boss?
Because I thought there would be another stretch where I'd have a save point.
Ah, right.
And yeah, Zell, you are on... Zell, you are doing the cleric thing again. It's like I'm giving Zell all this HP, I may as well have him be the cleric, because he's most likely to still be alive when things go south.
I see. I love how how the boss's model shifts whenever you do that attack on it.
What, Demi?
If that's the one that that creates a little supernova thing in it.
Yeah, that would be Demi. It's actually a gravity-based spell. Remember what we were talking earlier about black holes?
Oh yeah, percentage-based rather than hit point-based. I like how its model just shifts in and out, or out and in.
Well, the nice thing about this strategy is that I can sit here all day and do this. Because he's only doing one attack at a time in this phase. And he ain't got nothing that can knock me out in one go. Wish I had a thing command right now, though.
Yo, he doesn't have a 2,000 damage attack. Cough, cough.
Well, the interesting thing about this particular boss is that he counters physical attacks with some really high damage stuff. But you can get around that because he's got Demi as something that can be drawn. And I made a tactical blunder in not healing up Zell first.
Good job.
Well, this is why you have more than one person with healing. Drop one of my full lives on Zell so that I don't get completely creamed. Because I ran into this problem in Bravely Second earlier today. I was reviving someone and they would immediately get killed again by the boss.
And Renoa's down.
Not for long. Zell's revive command is the same as a full revive. And in this form, the boss can only attack one at a time. The form that I'm fighting now.
You know, a lot of
Respect
these
you.
attacks, if they were in a platformer or something, they'd be so easy to dodge.
Well, this isn't a platformer, is it?
I know. But, you know...
Well, in a platformer, they would probably make you have to draw the homing laser back into it. Because that's what you have to do in Sonic 3. You have to make the homing missiles attack the thing.
You just jumped to Doomsday Zone. I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah.
And this time I'm saving after killing that boss because I don't want to do that a third time.
What's up with that weird tentacle attack it has?
It's
Like,
just a, it's
gets
just
in
a,
your face.
it's just a simple attack. It's basically its version of, it's basically the same. It's basically that monster's version of stabbing me with a sword. I can talk, I
Well,
swear
it
I
just
can
looks
talk.
so hilarious. It just slaps you in the face a few times.
Alright, and I made sure to save this time because now I know what's coming. Come to take
Isn't
back
it
Ellie,
better to
yada,
save
yada,
early,
blah.
save often, except in games like Sierra games, which will punish you and put you in unwinnable by design? Law.
Save early, save often still applies in most cases. In adventure games and roguelikes, you don't want to save often simply because you might do something that makes it unwinnable and not know. And in many cases, roguelikes only give you a suspend save instead of a full save.
Yeah. Corpse Party, the game that I played for this year's Halloween project, had a nasty unwinnable by design case in Chapter 5.
Was it something where you had to do something so incredibly off the wall that they wouldn't have thought of it?
Just a bit.
If you have to go out of your way to make it unwinnable, that's not unwinnable by design, that's unwinnable by stupidity.
No, it's not. That's not the case. There are so many ways to make it unwinnable that you have to go out of your way a lot, very out of your way, to make it winnable. Unless you consider a lot of wrong ends to be winning the game. Which, I don't know why you would.
Well, there's a difference between finishing a game and beating the game.
Exactly.
If you're just looking to finish, then yeah, those are all endings. It's just which ending counts as beating the game.
The one that is considered the true ending. The one I had to use a guide to get because it was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. What
And
was
we
it?
have to sit through this cutscene again.
Like the process for avoiding many of the wrong endings in the game, like the second one in Chapter 1, seriously, is very, very stupid. But Chapter 5 is the only one with unwinnable by design scenarios. And frankly, given I was doing a blind run of the game, I was not very happy about that. Goodbye, summon. Dude, can't do anything.
Yeah, well, guess what? He gets replaced. I was not expecting to be using Renoa for scans. So Renoa's scan is like 5 pages in. And it's ridiculous. Did his HP go down?
Do I hear of a case of a Gen 1 of a Gen 1 focus energy style case?
Well, no. I think his max HP actually went down since the last time I tried.
Really?
Meanwhile, I'm still sitting here trying to do action commands on the defense.
On a keyboard?
On an Xbox controller, but basically the same, yeah.
Yeah.
They took a test like last week that everybody flunked. And all but like one person flunked.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so the instructor redid the test.
What's
again.
impressive?
Now stay away from the... He is claiming the leftover fish and potatoes.
You have told me this already.
Alright, just making sure. Because I'm great. I'm going to see.
Oh no, you do have the spells. I can put Aura on Cloud, I just have to dispel him first. No, that didn't work.
Whenever I'm calling him Cloud because that's what you named him. Whenever Cloud flashes, there was an explosion. That should be. It looks like it would be more damaging than it is.
Well, he uses a gun blade, so when I time it right, he's pulling the trigger after his attack, which basically guarantees a critical hit.
Wait, time it right?
Yeah, you have to press a button to get a critical with what's his face. Okay, speaking of criticals, Cypher is going crazy.
If that was true, that would, like, for other RPGs, that would be amazing. Just press a button at the right time, bam, critical.
What do you think you get in the Mario RPGs?
Well, I've never played Paper Mario, and in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, critical hits and timed hits are two different things.
Yes, they are. This game was made after... What's going on? Gilgamesh! I knew about this part. That's why I wanted to pick up Odin before starting this fight.
What?
He's the replacement for Odin.
So what happens if you don't have Odin in your party?
Then this little bit doesn't happen.
Part the heavens! Gave me the fourth one. Huh? Was it you? Then dodge my sword.
Makes Hero invincible?
Urgwa! Urgwa! Where's the dimensional interval?
Well, this totally just
So
happened.
Yeah, he just defeated the guy for you.
Alright, well, Renoa's out, which means now we need to use, budget Renoa.
Budget Renoa?
Budget Renoa.
Oh boy. Well, why did she even walk away?
She was holding the idiot ball.
Idiot ball? I see.
I get the feeling I'm not going to have a chance to fix my, Oh, oh well, okay. For a moment there, I thought I wouldn't have a chance to fix my thing.
I wonder how long disc 4 is gonna be.
I have to pick up more tents when I go to the store next. Speaking of, I finally have more than... I finally have enough gil to actually do stuff. Ah, perspective.
So, mighty number 9.
Don't have it.
Neither do I. So you've saved twice in the past 30 seconds.
Yes, I have.
I just realized that one of my toes purposely was
Blow.
random. I know.
Now I think we can come down this way. And actually progress in doing so. Nope. And I got money.
Yay, money!
Oh, hey, I remember that ball. I have no idea if I'm on the right track. Oh, I'm on the right track. Game?
Oh,
Game?
you did? You beat the boss?
Game! I don't believe this! The game froze.
Did you beat the boss, Pagoda?
Yes, I did.
Now the game frozen you.
Yep.
That sucks.
Well, I guess I'm not on the right track. I guess that was just for a Combat Kings mag.
Oh, look, and I'm paused. Yay.
Oh. Now which button's B1? See, I bet I would have an easier time with the controls if I was actually playing on the PlayStation version, because then the button labels would match the buttons.
Yep.
I have the same complaint about Steam Final Fantasy VII.
I see.
And if I know myself, I'm probably going to have the same complaint about Steam Final Fantasy IX. Hey look, Squall's on the internet.
What's on the internet?
I'm in another tube.
Ah.
Okay, that's going to get annoying pretty fast. And this doesn't seem to be going anywhere. What the hell? We need to call a plumber. The tubes are clogged.
Shit.
Hey, I know what we can do. We should call up Anya's Oblige and have her break this one. Maybe then I'll actually be able to find where I'm trying to go. I'm on the internet! I've gone in a giant circle! With my luck, they're waiting outside the Ragnarok to try and ambush me. I should use the save point. But I'm going to save over the backup file. Because if I did just take a stupidly long detour for no reason, I want to at least be able to load an old save and get around that.
Yay for stupidly long detours.
Okay, I just took a stupidly long detour for no reason.
Yay.
And I got free money again. I spent so long being lost in here, I got paid. Hello. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Goodbye. Hello. Let's try one. Or three. Let's try three.
I like how SDA goes, this is not a URL.
Yes. How dare I assume that Twitter or that Discord will automatically convert? Suddenly looking over at OBS to make sure that my mouse pointer isn't visible because I've got my mouse pointer sitting on top of the game window. And it's... If you could see it, it would be incredibly unprofessional, but it's not showing up on the OBS preview window, so I guess it doesn't matter.
We're missing our speedrun counter. Where did it go?
Speedrun counter?
Yeah,
What speedrun counter?
I know. I've been looking for it.
He's doing this game blind. This
A
isn't
blind
speedrun.
speedrun is messed up.
This isn't a speedrun, this is just my first time through the game.
Yeah, I know of someone who tried a blind speedrun. Guess Meta Knight Master.
Anyone who wants to speedrun Final Fantasy
did,
VIII is insane.
He,
Well,
Probably should
he
be
tried to
locked
do
up
a
for their own
blind
good.
speedrun of Meta Nightmare Returns and Kirby Planet Robot because he's, and I quote, the Meta Knight Master. Blah.
The Meta Knight Master? Really? Why not just call yourself the Meta Master? That sounds better.
He calls himself the Meta Knight Master. He's the one who holds the world record for the 80% category of Sonic Adventure, but he focuses more on the Meta Nightmare games.
He's the world record holder for Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Rush
Really?
Adventure, one of the DS ones.
Oh. Well, that makes a little more sense.
And I'm the world record holder for the All Emeralds category. And later this summer, I'm gonna be insane enough to try and be the world record holder for the currently non-existent 100% category. All islands, main game, extra state, extra boss, and all missions.
Wow. And I'm only the world record holder for speedrun of Ham Ham's Unite for the GBA.
I'm not even a world
I've
record
also
holder for
released-
anything.
Except maybe, wait, I don't have a joke. Oh, well, there's another game recently that
I
I
do
think.
B runs where I don't use the B button so I can't run.
Walkathons.
So I have recently gotten interested in speedrunning another game that I'm actually really good at. Chimera, Destroy All Monster Girls. It's
Oh.
free on Steam.
Is it any good?
Oh,
It's like
that's...
Shovel Knight.
Derp.
Derp.
Well, when I inevitably game over against the boss that's about to surprise me when I get up to the top, and I know they're going to ambush me with the boss when I get up to the top of this.
Oh yeah, I should tell Guest when I plan to do the 100% of category.
Okay, maybe not ambush.
Do it on August 27th. August.
Failed to load. Oh wow! Oh right, I forgot. Twitch TV delete all its videos.
Well, that's why. That's why.
Them after month.
Well, that's why I re-up stuff to YouTube. Hello there, Sorceress Adele. I need you to possess Renoa. Because that's apparently the plan.
Oh god, Broforce got an update. Oh man.
So, out of curiosity, have any of you been watching the news cycle?
Oh, yes,
Witch?
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Well, I got a mailer to support Trump.
What?
I got a mailer to support Trump, like in the mail, like, vote for me, kind of thing.
Oh boy, that's not at all what I thought you were gonna say.
Well, the thing is, there's a problem with me getting one beyond I'm probably not going to vote Republican. I live in Canada.
Okay, that's legitimately funny.
Hang on, I have to tell this to my family. I'll be right back.
Evidently,
I mean,
Trump doesn't know his user base from a hole in the ground.
I'm pretty sure it's because I, like, share a name with somebody and he just did, like, a 5. He did, like, a find.
I still maintain Broforce is the most amazing game that came out in 2015. It is literally amazing.
Like, do you want me to, like, send you, like, a picture? Because I have a picture of it. Because I can post it if you want.
Renzakuga.
I don't know where this context is going anymore. I was
What
talking
the hell
about
was
a
that
game
timing?
I found out update on the 4th of July, and you guys are talking about politics.
Well, I just posted the
I don't
thing
even know anymore.
that I got, so...
Renoa took a big hit.
I'll tell them later I couldn't find them.
Like, if I call back and, like, say, I'm sorry, but you gave it to the wrong person, do you think they'll, like, realize that, or will they just send me another one?
They'll probably just send you another one, because they don't realize that you're not whoever they're trying to send it to.
Honestly, I probably have the same name as a dead man who lives in Vermont or something. So it's just, yep, you get one.
You get one, and you get one, and you get one,
You get a pamphlet. We all get pamphlets.
and you get 2 because we like you.
Oh, well, the feeling isn't mutual.
I really should move those ultimates over to Cloud.
I endorse a human male for President of the United States.
I endorse the President for the President of the United States. This has been sponsored by the President of the United States.
Wait, who are you fighting right now?
Sorceress
girl with
Adele.
nunchucks. Oh, no way. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were fighting the girl with nunchucks for a moment. No, that's not what's happening. I
That
just
would
saw
be a
close-up
bizarre
of her
fight.
As soon as I went.
In fact, I think the only time I've ever fought her is in Final Fantasy, in Kingdom Hearts 2. Or not 2, 1.
Wait, is that Ultimechia?
That's not Ultimacia.
Oh, I pronounced it wrong. Who is it?
Adele. I've said this 3 times.
Adele.
So his gimmick is that he has strapped your love interest to his chest.
Oh, come on, what's the timing on
Oh.
that? Why is the timing for that suddenly so different?
So, is that just a theme for Square Enix bosses where there's a girl strapped to the chest of the boss of the big bad?
Well, they did not do this in Final Fantasy VII, I can assure you of that.
Well, it usually depends, but Final Fantasy VIII is famous for being
Weird.
kind of a massive clusterfuck when they were making it.
Why did they even bother?
Okay, do you know anything about Square's development practices and why it ended up getting eaten by Enix? Like, do you know anything? Because this is actually kind of important if you're going to learn about it.
No, wait. Enix got eaten by Square,
They kind of
if I
merged.
remember correctly.
Well, let me check.
That's kind of the reason why they didn't get to publish Star Ocean, if I remember correctly.
So let me guess.
Unless
you
I'm
have
getting
to,
my story mixed up.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Let me guess. You have to save.
God damn, it's really
Renoa.
weird because IGN was around back in 2002.
Oh, I just
No,
did
it
a
was
bad.
Enix. Enix ended up, was the one in the, controlling interest, so.
Yeah, Renoa keeps taking damage when it heals it, when Dell heals himself.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that
a
mean
thing.
You have a time limit?
I don't know what happens if Renoa runs out of health, but I'm not sure I want to know.
Anyway, yeah, here's the thing, do you remember the Spirits Within, that Final Fantasy movie?
Yeah.
That was
one I hear
directly
is
responsible
terrible.
for the merger, because they lost so much money on it.
Use my scan spells.
By
I
the
don't
way, wait.
remember why, but I know there's a very good reason why Star Ocean from SNES never got released, and I thought that was it. I thought
Renoa
Enix
being
basically
junctioned by
bankrupt.
Adele.
Oh no, that was, they did this
Renoa's
in
being
like 2001.
junctioned.
Oh, by the way, Coda. I found your TV tropes
Adele.
page.
Yes, I saw you linked to it in the Discord chat a while back.
Anyway,
Hang on. I'm gonna find it again and read it a bit.
Well, at least now I know where the hell I'm going.
Adventures of Raycool redirects here until I'm notable enough to get its own page.
Which, that never actually materialized.
It is
Remember
presently
the
found at this link. It currently suffers from Marty Stew and Wiki Magic. That's fine.
oh my god, plausible character development in Final Fantasy VIII are two things that should never appear in the same sentence.
What?
There are a lot of problems with the storytelling in Final Fantasy VIII.
I find everything to be silly about it. I think that's why I hate it so much.
So, out of curiosity, you haven't gotten to the end game, right?
Right, I'm about to start the end game.
He's
I
at
really
the end of this.
I really hope you're ready. You should have a drink nearby, just so you know.
I've got water. That's
Okay,
about
good.
as strong as it's gonna get.
Also, please put some plastic over your keyboard and/or monitor. We just gotta be safe
Oh
here.
god, this is gonna be bad.
What?
This is literally
What?
going to be a fucking train wreck.
Well, I've already had. Well, I've said this.
There are a lot of storytelling decisions in this game that were based around what was popular at the time, except they're all very badly done.
Which
I
makes
will
sense.
know
This was
exact-
1999.
You'll know exactly what the problem is the second it comes up. It's something that basically retroactively ruins the game's plot because of how utterly stupid it is.
I don't know. This game's plot has already been pretty damn stupid.
Let's put it like this: this game if the twist will invalidate a large chunk of it.
So are we talking
Like
to
literally,
stories?
the stuff they've been telling you up till now, a large chunk of it is just straight up that won't work.
Oh, hey,
Climb the
drop one
ladder.
guy.
You can do it.
So are we talking distorted travesty levels of, invalidation?
That depends on what part of distorted travesty you're talking about.
3.
I did not manage to finish 3 because I got stonewalled in the forest temple, so I never played the rest of it. Given what
Raukau...
I've seen of Raukau's videos, that was probably a good thing.
Long story short, they all died anyway.
So you played all 3 games. Did it at least give you a game over at the end?
Well, no. What ended up happening was that you end up destroying Hex, and then you fight the War Master, and then
So you destroyed the internet world in which you've been dropped.
Well, thankfully, no. That part didn't happen. But you destroyed Hex, which that gave Hex what he wanted.
So killing Hex, in fact, made Hex stronger.
Well, no. Hex wanted to die because he was tired of existing and all that sort of nihilistic shit. But you destroy Hex, which gives Hex what he
standard anime
wants.
plot.
And then you defeat the War Master and go to disable the Doom ship that's about to blow up the entire world. And you find out that you have to blow up along with the Doom ship to keep it from destroying the whole world.
What?
You have to blow up along with the Doom ship in order to keep it from destroying the rest of the world. Which basically gives... Because Zephyr Burst can't write for beans.
Well, no, just thinking about it, is that written in the sense that you can't escape, like you just don't have the time, or it's just straight up, if you leave, it'll kill everybody, but if you don't, magic shield bullshit.
What it is you have to actively prevent it from destroying the rest of the universe. But in order to do that, you basically have to pull a heroic sacrifice.
So you have to go down with the ship.
Yes. Which basically invalidates everything that had been done in the story path.
And that's all the characters, all of them die on the boat.
Well, the only one who survives is Chow.
And then Raukau decided it'd be a good idea to actually defend this guy.
What, Zephyr Burst?
Yep, defends that decision completely for him.
This should be good.
I now legitimately hate Raukau. Thank you for that. I don't even want to watch his next LP.
Actually, can you link me that thing? I want to see his reasoning for it. If he, like, actually writes out an argument, it's like, no, I liked it. It was fine. What's his kind of response? Did he actually, like, write out a little argument for it?
It was more along the lines of, I can see why people won't like it, but I personally do.
Oh, well, in that case, I suppose that's fine. Like, he didn't... You can like what you like. Mind that, but... Just based on what I've seen, it's like...
Don't you dare attack Selfie again. Good. Attack the guy who has counter and ultimate junction to strength and strength plus 40. Or strength times 40.
So did you glitch this game by just not leveling up for the first half of it?
Well, what it is I over-focused on having Cloud, because you can't have Cloud outside the party. So he got all the levels. The upside to that is my average level is low, which means the enemy levels are going to be somewhat low. And this is why...
this game had so many poor decisions.
Alright.
But you know, honestly, Distorted Travesty had a very fitting name.
Yes, that joke has been made several times.
Yeah,
I'm just happy Distorted Travesty's finally over.
Yes.
157.
Oh, man,
it is the longest B-side Raukau's ever done.
It basically mutated it.
Full-fledged RPG, it's never going to be beaten.
Well, it basically mutated into an A-side about a quarter of the way through because it was so damn long.
I maintain that this is a B-side.
Yay, I beat Adele. Now to let Renoa get possessed by Ultimisius so that we can go through with the bullshit plan. Hey, Shaneston. Haven't seen you in a while.
So wait, how'd you die the first time?
Renoa actually ran out of hit points.
Oh, so That actually does count as a time limit.
Yes, it does.
I see.
Which is why I was very careful on putting all the strength on Squall this time. Because I knew Renzo was going to come up, and Renzo, under these conditions, is basically a free 20,000 damage. 20,000 damage.
I see.
Ultimisia's inside Adele, blah blah blah. Alright, time compression. I had this bit spoiled for me. And I am pretty much going to end it for the night once we get on the other side of this, because I need to be up early in the morning.
He is gonna fall.
How
did he not fall down?
Please tell me none of the other Final Fantasy games are like this.
7 is fairly normal if you can get past the fact that Sephiroth is destroying the world because of mommy issues.
Yeah, that would probably completely ruin the story for me, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, 7 is kind of bullshit as well.
But since I plan to...
I think the only good thing I've heard good things about for the Final Fantasy series are the Tactics sub-series of games, 9, ironically enough, and 5.
Well, I haven't played...
Only things I've heard good things about.
I have not played 9 yet, and I've played about a quarter of the way through 5.
I just...
Suddenly,
Oh my
animation.
god, what are they doing? What's going on?
Anime is happening.
Son?
Oh hey, it's the live stream! I've seen this before,
No.
they did this in 7!
Really? Callback.
So anyway, this is
That's a
all
lot of
speedruns
save
this
points.
game end in 0 seconds.
Which one's real? Oh good, this one is.
Oh,
I'm
oh
out
boy.
of tense. Well, it's a good thing I have things that aren't tense.
How can we run out of tents?
I was stupid and didn't think to buy tents. And I actually hadn't bought...
How do we lose?
I actually hadn't bought tents in a long time.
You were literally in a crow tornado, apparently.
So many birds.
Birds.
Is that the live stream?
Oh yeah, I was going to end it. I forgot I was going to end it.
What's up with the save points?
There's a million of them.
For all you're saving the... Oh god.
Yeah. And it's like, which one's real? They're all real!
I've also heard good things about the Chocobo Dungeon 2 game, so
I have not
I
done...
think that might actually be it.
I have not done
Probably
Chocobo's
warning
Dungeon
you that
2
something
either.
big is coming out.
Yeah, I have a feeling that we're about to go into something really big.
Well, I was going to cut it after that cutscene and forgot to. Because I was kind of getting... Because I'm so used to going for 2 hours now, and it's like, no, I gotta be up in the morning. Alright, so those of you who are still watching, I will see y'all next week. And remember, winners don't lose frogs. And
Winners don't lose frogs!
Post games done
We will
quick.
never know who that lady is now. Thank you for that.
Alright, and that should... Bingo! Now hosting games done quick. I will see y'all next week.